Alright, picture this. Two armies locked in a tense standoff. On one side, the Israelites trembling in their boots. On the other, the Philistines, who have an absolute beast of a secret weapon. His name is Goliath, and when I say beast, I mean it. This guy's a giant. Over 9 feet tall, decked out in bronze armor from head to toe, carrying a spear that looks like a telephone pole. Every morning and every evening for 40 days, Goliath stomps out into the valley between the armies and bellows a challenge. "Send out your best warrior," he roars. "Let's settle this, one-on-one. Winner takes all." But the Israelite soldiers, they're terrified. Nobody dares to even look him in the eye. It seems like a suicide mission. The entire army is paralyzed by fear. Now enter our hero, and he's not what you'd expect. His name is David. He's not a soldier. He's a shepherd boy, the youngest of his brothers. He's just arrived at the camp to drop off some food. Basically a biblical pizza delivery guy, and he hears Goliath's taunts. But while everyone else is shaking, David is offended. He's genuinely angry. He asks the soldiers, "Who is this guy mocking the armies of the living God?" The soldiers just laugh. "Kid, you see how big he is? Go home." But David isn't having it. He goes straight to King Saul and says, "Let me go fight him." Saul looks at this young, scrawny shepherd and says, "Are you crazy? You're just a boy. He's been a warrior since he was your age." This is where we see what David is really made of. He doesn't see a 9-foot-tall monster, he sees an obstacle. He tells Saul, "Look, when I'm watching my father's sheep, I've fought off lions and bears with my bare hands to protect them. God was with me then, and he'll be with me now. This giant will be no different." Saul, seeing this kid's unshakable faith, is stunned. He reluctantly agrees and tries to put his own royal armor on David. But it's too big, too clunky. David can barely move, he takes it off. "I can't fight in this," he says. "I'm not used to it." Instead, he walks towards the valley with the only things he knows: his shepherd's staff, his sling, and a small leather pouch. He stops by a stream, reaches down, and carefully selects 5 smooth stones, placing them in his bag. That's it, that's his arsenal. When Goliath sees David approaching, a kid with a stick, he bursts out laughing. It's a deep, booming laugh that echoes across the valley. "Am I a dog," he sneers, "that you come at me with sticks? Come here, and I'll feed your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." But David doesn't flinch. He stands his ground and shouts back, his voice filled with a courage that defies logic. "You come at me with a sword and a spear and a javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." And then it happens. David starts running, not away, but straight towards the giant. While running, he reaches into his bag, pulls out a stone, and places it in his sling. He begins to whirl it faster and faster, a blurry circle above his head. Goliath, surprised by the boy's audacity, starts lumbering forward to meet him. David lets the stone fly. It zips through the air, a perfect deadly missile. It strikes Goliath right in the forehead, the only spot not covered by his helmet. The stone sinks in and the giant just stops. He wavers for a second, his eyes glaze over, and then he crashes to the ground face first with a sound like a falling mountain. Silence. The entire Philistine army is in shock. The Israelite army is in disbelief. This shepherd boy with nothing but a sling and a stone has just defeated their undefeatable champion. David's story isn't just about a lucky shot. It's a powerful reminder that our greatest battles aren't won with might or muscle, but with courage and faith. It's about facing your giants, the fears, the doubts, the impossible challenges in your life. Not with the world's armor, but with the belief in your own unique strengths and the conviction that you are not alone in the fight. Sometimes the most unexpected weapon is a heart full of courage.